Hello, guys, welcome to Viva Barca and welcome to another interesting episode where we discuss on some interesting updates. We start with Marcos Alonso as the Barca fullback have informed the Barca dressing room he will stay at the club amid interest from the Premier League. We are going to discuss on that as we progress. Secondly, talking about Vitor Roque as Barca have finally made a decision regarding the incorporation of the 18-year-old Brazilian jewel. So guys, as we get right into it in much detail, please do ensure to subscribe if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. FC Barcelona are aiming to devise a solution that alleviates their frail financial state and allows them to incorporate new signings. For their recruitment strategy to work out well, exit operations are critical requirements, and over the past few days, it appears highly plausible that Marcos Alonso would bear the brunt of Barca's desire to generate fair play margin from the departures. But as it turns out, the reports from Alonso joining Manchester United have been making the rounds lately, as the player is keen on continuing at the Catalan club. Now, according to Gabriel Sanz of Mundo Deportivo, Marcos Alonso has told the dressing room that he does not plan to leave this summer owing to the newfound interest of Manchester United. In bolstering the left-back position, Alonso entered the English club's crosshairs. Alonso has received or have perceived as was perceived as someone who could replace the injured Luke Shaw and consequently has offered attractive terms with a 2-year contract. Even so, the player was reportedly never in favor of leaving in the first place, with his objective to succeed in Catalonia not swaying in his mind. With the dressing room already notified about his decision, a move away is starting to look improbable. In addition to Alonso not contemplating a move to the Red Devils, coach Xavi Hernandez has also made it very clear that he wishes to employ Alonso for the ongoing season. The Spanish veteran, who recently got registered in La Liga, is viewed as Alejandro Balde's backup at left back and has the ability to slot in at centre back as well. Xavi appears unwilling to give up this kind of profile, having blocked the move as per prior reports. Of course, Marcos Alonso has been mentioned a lot, in recent days as to regards to possible departures from Barcelona. Of course, Alonso have been linked to Manchester United, to be specific, for a long time. But I think today there have been no reports so far on that. We got reports saying that the player have informed the dressing room and the coaching staff that he has no desire leaving Barcelona anytime soon, despite huge offers from the Premier League, most specifically Manchester United. Of course, Marcos Alonso joined Barcelona last summer from Chelsea as a free agent. And of course, since then, he have not really lived up to expectations, which have come to the frustrations of some Barca fans. Whenever Alonso is on the pitch, you feel like there's an issue or there's something leaky in his role. I mean, he has not been really that convincing. And many people, when seeing him in the lineup, it seems as though the lineup has been weakened. And that should not be the case. But maybe Xavi sees his own a different way. Xavi has been pushing the player to stay. Xavi has even gone as far as blocking any possible transfer for Alonso, saying that he needs him by all means in his plans this season. And also for the fact that Alonso being a left back, he is the only backup left back to Alejandro Balde after losing out on Jordi Alba, who went to Inter Miami to join Messi. Of course, it shows that Xavi himself needs a backup. That is why he has been pushing for the player to stay. So it remains to be seen actually if Alonso will change his mind, but it looks so unlikely as Xavi, who entrusts the player so much, even contributing to the extension of the player's contract last year, Xavi have really been so instrumental in keeping him as he have blocked any possible departure for him. And of course, it seems as though Xavi has big plans for him. But honestly, had it been, or let me say, if it happens that he doesn't continue to perform the way we want, then it's going to be more frustrating, especially for Xavi, who has been standing at the players to support him to stay. So let's just hope and see how things will look like in the coming days. Then on to the final story of discussion. According to a report from Sport, Barca, especially Xavi, has been trying to incorporate Vitor Roque's arrival this summer, but the move seems impossible due to implications of financial fair play regulations. So as things stand, the Brazilian will join Barca this January. During the press briefing proceedings, the first league game against Getafe, the focus was on Dembele's unexpected departure. Xavi adeptly addressed this by confirming Roque's arrival at Barca would only be materialized in January. With this statement, he gracefully put to rest the rumors of an earlier inclusion of Triguinho. The rumors had stemmed from Atletico Paranaense's unanticipated elimination in the Copa Libertadores round of 16. This eventually led to speculations that Barca could finally acquire him ahead of the agreed time. Behind closed doors, the reality diverged sharply from what Xavi said. Barca, in a discreet manner, initiated efforts to secure the 18-year-old striker before the closure of the summer transfer window. However, the crux of the matter, has with all ongoing deals, was assimilating the Brazilian forward's transfer within the constraints of financial fair play. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.